Welcome everybody, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Etihad Stadium.
What's up guys, Yank.com here, and today I am bringing you a video of the FIFA 13 demo that was released yesterday. This is just a quick game that I played. I think I just got through this one together last night. It was one of the last games I played. Basically, this is just a basically first impressions video, and first impressions on this game is from I started playing FIFA in FIFA 98, and by far this is hands down the best FIFA I've ever played. The freedom on this game is absolutely unbelievable. Previous FIFAs, what had happened is you'd run on a line. There was basically the whole pitch was kind of marked out in tracks, and you just basically run from track to track, and that was basically it. But with this, it's gone. I know that they kind of improved on it last year, the year before, with improved dribbling and stuff like that. And yes, it did kind of feel a bit more freer, but you still always got that feeling that you were just kind of running in a track. With this, it's completely gone. It's just you have complete. It's almost basically like a football match. You have complete and utter freedom. You can go where you like. You can pull off some amazing skills. I've seen some unbelievable skill moves being pulled off just in the demos alone, and they actually work. That's the problem. Like, the problem with the last few FIFAs was like skill moves would get you. If you were playing a bad player, skill moves would get you by someone. But if you were playing someone decent, you know, a skill move would just make you run into the player and lose the ball, and that was pretty much it. But with this, it's actually genuinely. It's genuinely done so you can get around people, and it works. That's the simple thing about it. It works. But not only that, but the ball moves around a lot freer. Like, the ball always kind of moved in a straight line. It's always done that. Now, when you had a player who had very high passing and stuff like that, very high vision, they could add a bit of curve onto the ball. But with that was pretty much it. Like maybe someone like Iniesta or Xavi or something like that, and those sort of players who could pass balls, they could put a bit of bend onto it, but that was it. Everyone else just kind of passed straight line passing, and that was it, or whatever. You could add it, like the finesse through balls and stuff like that. Like, you could bend them, but you had to kind of unlock them and stuff like that. But with this game, it feels like you could do it with anyone. I've seen bad rated defenders doing it and stuff like that as well. But with this game, the creative freedom alone is probably just it's second to none. Like, I've never seen it in another FIFA. They've added in new game engines and stuff like that, and new physics to the game, and they've also added in features where the computer will automatically trigger players' runs. Before, you'd have to manually trigger a player in front of you to make a run, and at that it was just one player. With this, you could easily see 5-6 players in front of you all triggering runs. It's not just like the one thing I was afraid of when I heard about this was, it's just going to be you and 5 players all running forward, and that's it. Chances are, 1 or 2 of them will get caught offside or whatever, and just end the whole thing for you. But it's intelligent runs. It's not just forward. I've seen players kind of run slanted to the left, slanted to the right, and not only do they make the runs, but they also drag defenders with them, so they can buy you space, and they can actually free up a lot of space for you to get a shot off. You don't even have to use the player who's making the run. But it's how should I put it? It's kind of one of the. It's weird like that. It took so long to actually for them to do it. That's the thing that's kind of bugging for something. Like, I've played FIFA since FIFA 98, and I can't believe it's taken this long for them to actually do this sort of stuff. But if you adopt, say, the Barcelona style play, pass, and just sit on the edge of the 18-yard box, don't just lob it in a shot. Just have a look, because you'd be surprised now. With the advances that they made, the amount of players that will actually make runs. I picked out a lovely pass last night with a player who just made a simple run from the far post to the near post, and just got a little flick on header, and that was it. It's stuff like that that's never been in this game before. I know that doesn't sound like a big thing, but like I said, it's never been in this game. That sort of intelligence from the computer has never been around. That you could do it in real life, but you could never do it on the computer, because no one ever told the computer to do it. And another thing they brought in is the defending. They've really drastically improved the defending, even from last year. I know a lot of people didn't like the new defending system they brought in last year, but I think this time they've really kind of got it spot on, nail on the head. And what you'll see is players who actually, before, what you'd see is if you ran alongside the attacker with the defender, he'd just run. He wouldn't do anything. He'd just run, and that's it. And it was up to you to put the tackle in and stuff like that. Now, fair enough, yes, if you're a control player, you should be putting the tackle in, but they've really improved it this year, where you'll see players who, if they really use their strength and their aerial ability to to their max. Basically, you'll see players trying to drag themselves in front of the attacker to get onto the ball. You'll see them trying to throw their leg in just to get a touch out over the sideline. And another thing that I've noticed as well, if you hit a pass in front of a player and it looks like it's going out for a throw, you will actually see him now jump and try and slide in to keep the ball in play and stuff like that, which is again something you've never really seen before. But another thing they improved on is the what's it called, the collision engine. I know a lot of people used to put up videos of 6-man pileups and stuff like that were happening, and you hit a player and both his legs would fly over his head or something like that. Now stuff like that does still happen. I had a 3-man pileup last night playing, but they have drastically improved on it. The animations don't go absolutely mental or haywire anymore. But like I said, this random shit will happen, and you will end up in a couple of pileups. Like I said, I ended up in one last night. It was just one guy fall over a defender, then another attacker came and he fell over. Another guy came and he fell over. And then the attacker came. Then the defender picked himself up and fell over again. But it does look funny and stuff like that. But I think it does need a bit further tweaking. But it's like I said, they really have made a drastic improvement on that. As regards everything else, it's like it is. It's FIFA, The career mode, I know they're bringing in the international. You can now control the team at international level as well. Online features. First things first, I know that the price is €65, but that's for the Ultimate Edition, and the Standard Edition I think is going to be 55. But the Ultimate Edition, unless you don't play, if you play Ultimate Team, yeah, fair enough. The Ultimate Edition is probably worth getting because you get the extra packs. But if you don't play Ultimate Team, don't get it because you don't get anything else with it. That's pretty much it. You just get extra. I think it's an extra 20 gold packs for Ultimate Team, and that's it. That's all you're paying the extra tenner for. But like I said, if you don't play Ultimate Team, don't bother with it. Save yourself the tenner. Ultimate Team has been completely revamped this year. They're bringing in a league system, pretty much like what it was last year for playing online. So they're hoping to bring in better matchmaking, and you play someone who's more closely rated to what your own team is at the minute. I hope they bring in a system where they rate the team completely from every player you have in the club, not just the starting 11, because it was so annoying last year when you play a match with you'd know what they were doing. They'd have 9 solid gold players and they'd have 2 shitty bronze players. Next thing, as soon as the game starts, you kick the ball out of play and on it come Messi and Ronaldo, and you'd be completely fucked then from the start. But I hope they really do improve on that. I hope it's matchmaking based on the entire team, not just the starting 11, because it was so annoying last year playing those sort of games. Another thing they've improved on again is FIFA clubs. They're bringing in the online league system that was in last year for FIFA 12. That's going to be in for clubs. I expect to see a lot more people playing clubs this year, purely because the unlockables that come for your pro, most of them will only come from playing online. Like I said, I expect to see a hell of a lot more people playing clubs and looking for clubs and stuff like that. I also expect to see a lot less highly rated pros if that's the case, because I can guarantee you won't see half as many 90 rated players. To be honest, my player was rated 90 last year purely because I used to go into exhibition mode, play against Bohemians, turn Bohemians down to the bottom and score 150 goals in 40 minutes. That was pretty much what I used to do. And it worked, but as far as I know, they've completely revamped that system. They fixed it, so it's harder for you to kind of... It's harder to exploit. I'm sure they probably will be exploited, but from what I've seen at the minute, it's harder to do. That's pretty much it. One other feature that they brought in, last year they brought in an addition called FIFA Football Club, where you'd earn XP from playing whatever, you'd XP from playing games online, normal games, career games, stuff like that, and you used to level up. What they've done this year is they've carried that over again, but you can also carry your level over, so whatever level you finish on FIFA 12, you will be that level at the start of FIFA 13, and the higher level you get, the more unlockables you get, and stuff like that. Again, that's stuff for your pros. You get stuff like boots, kits, accessories and stuff like that. There's also going to be where you can unlock classic jerseys and stuff like that again from ranking up in FIFA Online. That's pretty much it. That's all I've got at the minute on first impressions. I've only really played it a day, so even at that I've only played it maybe 3 hours and stuff like that. But I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, this is out now. The game is going out in general release. I think it's the 30th of September. It's usually always the end of September anyway, so I'm going to just let the last bit of this game play out. Alright guys, I'm going to go on that. Again, take it easy guys. See you again later. Good luck.